Welcome everyone to my cooking channel. I am Nicole Monroe and I am here in Pike Place Market picking up some things for my dish tonight. I'm so excited that you guys are sharing my passion with me. You guys do not even understand. This is what I love to do, and to be able to share it with you guys upon your request at that. I was tired of the inboxes, so here we are. I'm at Sotto Voce in Pike Place Market and I am shopping right now for olive oils. So just to give you the lowdown on Sotto Voce, they have every kind of olive oil you could ever imagine. Everything from orange tarragon to balsamic vinaigrette to spicy, like it's bananas. So tonight I'm going to be using the basil olive oil that they have, and it's so enriched with flavor you guys wouldn't believe it. I'm making a pasta. I'm going to stuff ravioli, which I'm going to hand make. Note that, jot that, tell a friend. Okay, I'm going to stuff it with truffle pesto, scallops, crab. It's going to be incredible, you guys. Hi everyone. This place is awesome, I'm telling you. So follow me guys. I have so much to show you, including my olio santo, which is my favorite olive oil ever. It's spicy and it's yummy and it's good and it makes me happy. So anyways, come on you guys. I got to take you guys to the seafood market, of course. So let's roll. So I happen to have the inside on the fish market here, City Fish Market. I have the coolest guys over there. They're pretty awesome. They're a riot. No other place to shop in Pike Place Market for seafood other than with these guys. I'm telling you, it's worth it. So come on. Okay, so you guys, I told you that I know the coolest guys in seafood ever. This is my guy Jack here, and he hooks me up. I get the best seafood from here today. What did you give me? Smoked scallops? Yeah, to die for. Show them, Jack.
We got these. They're 4-ounce package. We call them the chicken nuggets of the sea. They're real good.
Don't repeat that. Not the chicken nuggets. This is like...
They're way better than chicken nuggets.
Thank you. If they were chicken nuggets, they would be of Chick-fil-A caliber. They're that good. Right, Jack? All right. So you guys, if you're ever in Pike Place Market, make sure you come to the City Fish Market and see my boy Jack. Ingredients that you'll need, you are going to need balsamic vinaigrette, aged balsamic vinaigrette if you want it to taste right. Black truffle pesto, which you can find at Pike Place Market. Truffle salt, which is also found there. Ravioli pasta dough, I found mine at $3.65. Scallops, fresh scallops from your deli. Jumbo lump crab meat, of course. And aged Parmesan cheese, which you can find pretty much anywhere. Onions, garlic, tomato, lemon, all this stuff, you're gonna chop it up. I never claim to be professionally trained. I'm not the best chopper, but I get it done, people, okay? You can either buy your garlic and onion minced or you can do it yourself. My tomato, we're gonna slice this tomato in half and we're gonna end up broiling it later. Our zest, we make fresh also. You're gonna go ahead and shave that lemon down on all sides. I like just the fine top layer. I don't like to get too deep into the rind. And then I'm gonna cut it in half for my squeezing purposes later. Now we're gonna get to sear the seafood. Olive oil is my go-to. I use olive oil in my wok for everything. Add some of that minced garlic, I use sea salt. So I add my sea salt, my pepper. So adding that lemon zest, that's the first to get the house smelling good. And then I add my scallops and get them browned on each side. I am one of those cooks that I cook on a higher temperature, especially because I like my food to be a little charred. Once you get that perfect brown on each side, they should be really, really gummy still. I don't like them to be hard because they're gonna cook later on in the water that we boil the ravioli in. So don't think about it being undercooked. I'm gonna add my jumbo lump crab to the same oil that I used for my scallops because it's already seasoned. There's already a residual of flavor in the pot. So I just wanna get a little bit of char and take it out. There goes my olive oil, my star player. I'm gonna add my salt and pepper again, and then I'm gonna add my lemon, my garlic, and my onion. The house smells amazing by now. The lemon juice. The lemon juice I always like to put in before I add the wine to separate the fumes, the acidity. I like to go with that first. Then you add a little bit of butter because no type of good pasta sauce is made without butter. Then I add my wine. And again, this is at a higher temperature because I don't want my wine to sit flat. I want it to separate, I want it to evaporate. I want the water to evaporate out of the wine, and then I add my heavy cream. Sometimes I use half and half. For a dish like this, I like my pasta sauce to be a little thicker, so I use heavy cream. For my ravioli, I'm going to take an egg white and I'm going to whisk it. This is going to be used to hold the pasta together. I use pre-rolled dough, and I also have these cookie cutters that I actually got from Bed Bath & Beyond, and I use them to shape my scallops to form perfectly in my ravioli. So I'm going to take my cookie cutters and I'm going to use the smallest one possible, and I'm going to shape my scallops into these little tubular forms. And I'm going to cut them in half so that they're able to fit inside of the ravioli. So I have cut my scallops in half in order to fit them inside of this ravioli. Now we're going to place our crab at the base. I place the crab at the base because I like the top of my ravioli to look pretty, and the scallops have the most formed shape. So from the crab, I'm going to take my Parmesan shavings and I'm going to put one shaving on top of each piece of crab. Followed by the Parmesan, I'm going to put the half of the scallop on top of each crab piece. This should be just enough to fit inside the ravioli without going overboard, because I do believe in going overboard. If I didn't need it to look pretty, I would have found a way to sneak some lobster in there, but we're gonna keep it cute, guys. So let's go ahead and top this off with some truffle pesto that is gonna blast in your mouth later once the ravioli is formed and the top layer of pasta goes on. Try to be generous with the black truffle pesto. As much as you can get on, do yourself a favor, pile it. It's so yummy. After this, I usually take some truffle salt and just go ahead and sprinkle on the top just to give it that little bit of kick. So my egg white comes in handy now. I'm gonna make sure that every corner of this pasta is covered in egg white because it softens the dough in order to press it once we form the shape of the raviolis. I take another layer of pasta and I lay it on top. You wanna make sure to form a healthy amount of pasta around each pile of seafood because you gotta be generous. You don't wanna end up not having enough pasta. I take the largest cookie cutter that I can get out of my stack and I shape our ravioli. So now you have like a dumpling pretty much. You go through and smash the ends. This is where the egg white was handy because the edges of my ravioli are really soft and they're helping me form and mend all of the ends. This piece was a little troublesome, but I was able to perform surgery because that's what I do. Now we have this pretty perfect little masterpiece, and it's full of seafood, and I want to just eat it right now because I'm greedy, but I can't. So we boil it. So you go ahead and boil it in the hot water. It doesn't take long at all. All you want to do is expose it to the hot temperature. As soon as you see that most of it is turned an off-white color, you go ahead and take it out. Broiling the tomato. This is easy, but it is a pivotal piece of this dish. As easy as this is to make, it tastes like luxury. It's so yummy. I've already coated the top of the tomato with olive oil. I added the truffle pesto on top, piled it on. You can't have too much. Salt and pepper, just to give it that kick, and then load the Parmesan cheese on top. This bakes beautifully. It's a wonderful accent to the plating. Perfecto. Plating the food. I consider it my specialty. I kind of show off here. So these fancy spoons you can find at World Market. They're like $1 a piece. They're pretty cool. My friends are usually impressed by them, so I make up stories like they're from China, but they're not. So instead of a traditional pasta, I add the pasta sauce to the bottom of my spoon. Yes, these are one-hitter quitters. One blast in your mouth, one bite at a time. You guys, I wish you could taste this right now. It smells amazing. Each piece of ravioli goes onto one of the spoons for a beautiful plate. Then I'm gonna dash a garnishment of shredded green onion. I add my tomato. My tomato looks so fancy and pretty right there. And voila. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me in my first video. Hopefully you guys feel inspired. And also make sure that you like and subscribe. And I hope that I see you guys in the next time.